Okay, so we have our portrait all complete. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add our grid. So I already added mine over here. Let me get this expanded. So we're gonna add a layer. So all you have to do is go to add, image, and you should have downloaded these templates from Canvas. I uploaded the 1x1 grid, 8x10. I'm gonna open it. I already have some open, but I kind of want to go through the steps with you. You're going to see this blue frame, or hopefully you do. You have to zoom out if you don't. Then you're going to drag this down and also drag this from the opposite corner because you want it to touch the frame. A lot of people try to just like go from this side to this side. That's not going to work. You need to go from opposite sides so it doesn't distort it, okay? So I'm going to click off onto the background, okay? And then so what I have is my 1x1 grid on there. Now there's an option for the 2x2. I'm going to show you guys that. Let me turn off my 1x1 grids. And I did this video a couple times, so forgive my repetition with my layers. So on this one, it looks all weird, but if I zoom in, you can definitely see, whoa, you definitely see the other parts of the grid, but whenever I'm farther away, for some reason it's just showing two of the lines right here and one of the lines right there. But that's how you get your grid for a reference. So you're going to file, save it, and it's going to ask you to download it. I always try to push the quality to 100 and then download. I've already downloaded this a few times, as well as add the layers on because my recordings didn't go as planned. One thing I'd like to mention is with your portrait, try to think about having some extra space. And by doing this, you can do the rule of thirds, where it's like 3 rows, and you don't have to draw these out. You can just kind of eyeball your portrait. And so 3 rows, 3 columns, and then from there, you can kind of have some extra space for other additional drawn out items. So just think about it when you're working on this. Not that not that I'm grading on it, but it does help for additional space whenever you have that planned ahead of time. So in this case, I have one column over here. This column's kind of empty, but it is active in the center, but I have some space and it's not right dead in the center. For example, if I were to do that, let's just say I were to crop this picture down, I'll show you which one. Like this would be fitting all the frame, like most of the picture in there. So in that case, it is pretty dead centered, but that's not what you want. You want to make sure that you have some extra space, okay? All right, so, oh dear. Okay, let me go back. So that's kind of what you want for your final, okay? So if you have any questions, just reach out. Thank you. Bye, guys.